Hi, crafters. I finally got the new dice in. It took a while, and it's always around this time, Christmas and the holidays. It takes longer for dice to arrive at my house. So that's why I've been uh, off YouTube for a while or for a few days. And I thought, okay, let me do a live stream so I can show you the new dice and tell how I came to the idea and stuff like that. So I hope you bear with me while I show you the new dice. I took this one out of the packaging so you could see. I hope you are all doing well. And I will tilt my camera a bit. Hi, Danielle. Hi, sweetie. And don't look at my mat. It's a little became a little bit dirty because I was doing a project this week and I didn't notice that I was putting on glue and stuff like that. Hi, Janice. Excuse me. So the first die set I like to show you is this Memory Dex Die Set. And it's inspired by a purse that I made a while ago, and that was a 3D purse. But people asked me if I could design it into a Memory Dex one. So these are the side pieces you need to make it a 3D purse Memory Dex Die Set. And this is the flap that goes on top of it. And these are the tabs to put your ribbon on and attach it to the side. And I added the word stylish to it. So this is the first Memory Dex die set. And if you want to see samples, because I just got these in really a half an hour ago, but just click on the links. What I've done is the way I show them in my live stream is the way I added them in my description box. So I think that would make it easier for you to find the right link. Hi, Greg. Thank you. Crafty hugs to you as well. Hi, Robin. Hi. The next one is a special Memory Dex one that I designed. I will leave it in the packaging so you don't have to wait for me to unpack it. But it's a file folder, especially for the Memory Dex. And I noticed there weren't any file folders for Memory Dex, so I thought it would be nice to design one. I added a pencil inside, some flowers, the word smile and hello. And what I also did is I added the design paper layers. So you could make it in two colors or even sturdier by using both of the layers. Hi, Wendy. Hi. And then I designed something I think it's fun and really new to the craft world. Well, I did never ever see something like this, so that's why I designed it. I designed it in two um, sizes. And what I did is, if you cut these out, you have a double layer. So you fold it on the score line, and then you have a double layered sentiment tag. I thought it was a fun way, and this way you could do even longer sentiments. I love the file folder. Thank you, Janice. Hi, Arlene. How you doing? So I made it in a bigger and a smaller one. And yeah, I hope you like them. I added even toppers to go on top of the tops of the sentiment tags, so they would be a bit sturdy and not tear out easily. Stuff like that. It's always handy to have these extra pieces. But that's my personal opinion, of course. And then, yeah, I couldn't resist. Soon we all going to craft for Valentine. So what I did is I designed two into sizes back toppers. And the back toppers, just so you know, this one is 5¼ inch, and the smaller one is 3¼ inch. And what I did with these is asked many people what the most used size of bags are, and that's how I adjusted the design to the most used bag sizes. See, I'm struggling with my English again. Good morning, Sissy. Hi. I am going digging the hardback toppers. Thank you, Arlene. I think these sentiment tags are genius. Will be so handy. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was fun to do it this way. I never saw something like this. And you could even do a hidden message in between, or whatever your creative mind can think of. But I thought, let me experiment what you guys would think of, yeah, tag, label, sentiment dies like this. Because you can use them in many different ways, of course. And then I designed this, and I have to take it out of the packaging. Hi, Anke. I don't know if you have seen my email to you. I just sent you an email. Sentiment tags are great. Thank you, Janice. For the longest time, I wanted to design a Cupid, but as you know, I'm not so great at designing animals and people. And so I struggled with it, but I think I did a good job at the end, or in the end, or however you say that. It's a heart shaker, and I added a Cupid to it. It took me so long to design this guy, but I think he is okay. Thank you, Anke. I think he is so cute. I attach it. I attached it to this piece, but you could make it into a shaker. You could make it into a flat piece, and of course they are exactly the same size. But this one you can take out. That's why it's in another position. But I made it especially a separate one to go with the set, so you could use the Cupid also on other projects. I spent so many hours designing this guy that I had something, okay, I have to give you guys a separate Cupid to go with this. Thank you, Sissy. Oh, it was a struggle. And trust me, I cursed even a little bit while I was designing it, because the wing, I had the most trouble getting the space between his bum and his wing correctly, and that it was possible to produce it in this small size. So that's what was my struggle to with this Cupid. Thank you, Danielle. Hi, Gail. Good morning. And then I designed a very small heart jeans pocket die set. And what I did is I added even the red labels you normally see when you make a jeans pocket. And I put in the words wish, faith, love, and happy. All because of Valentine, of course. But this is the set. This is the back layer. This is the front layer. You will get the layer to make this into a pocket. So half of the heart. And this will fit perfectly on top if you want to decorate it in a different color. That's why I added this piece as an extra piece. This way is not only, it's not only possible to give it multiple colors, but also make your pocket a little bit more sturdy. Because when you take things in and out, we all know that rims are not, how do you say that? Keep nice. And yeah, I think with the extra piece, it will stay nice looking. It's so great. I love it. Thank you, Anke. Hi, Crafty Lady. Hi, Ojibwe. Hi, TJ Clinton. Sorry. Nicole and who are there? I'm so glad I caught you live, my friend. I keep missing you. Oh, sorry. I know, but I don't like to make videos just for the sake of making videos. I always like to make videos when I have something exciting to tell you guys or stuff like that. The next exciting one that I think is very exciting, and I hope you guys agree with me, is I was looking for new ideas, and I was looking on Instagram, and I was looking for fun ideas with memory Dex dies. Well, we all know the base part, and not look at the heart, but the outer die. That's a basic memory Dex die. But what I added is this rim. This way you can make your, and don't look at Let It Snow, but this way you can make your memory Dex die into a shaker, but make it fully see-through. And I have seen some really cool creations with a see-through memory Dex die. go check out the hashtag Memory Dex. What was it again? Memory Dex Cards or Rolodex cards, something like that. I saw a few samples that I had something, okay, I have to design one of these because now you can make your memory decks fully see-through. And I added the Let It Snow and the heart, so you could use it as a winter or even as a Valentine, but of course you don't have to use the inner dice. As you know, those are always a little bit extra from me to you. It's not that you have to use it especially with this die. It's just that sellers always ask me to fill up the insides. And yeah, I thought, okay, let me do it with Valentine and a winter theme uh, item inside. The next memory Dex die is a very simple one, but I think a very elegant one. And what I did is I added a sentiment with hugs that you can do in multiple layers, of course, then in multiple colors, and more like a basic memory Dex card, but with a curved top that you get something like a squoval idea. And I added an extra layer to go inside so you could make a very sturdy memory Dex design. Thank you, Eileen. I'm watching on my huge TV and I had to sign to my computer to say, good morning, love these dice, Nicole. Thank you, Mary. Hi, Tracy. Hi, sweetie. Hope you are doing well and not work too hard. Love the hug sentiment. Thank you. Thank you, Danielle. And then I believe a year ago or 1.5 years ago, I made a bow with hanging tails. But everybody was asking me, Nicole, normally you do all things in different sizes. And yes, you are right. Normally I do that, but I was just forgot to do it with this one. But I made the small one as well. So this is a small bow set with the hanging tails. So it will look something like this. I think a very elegant, and especially if you love shabby chic items, it will be, yeah, a winner to add to the bigger one that's already out there. And then I designed a very large, I think large is an understatement, but a very large label tag set. I noticed that I personally like to make large tags as something that I can hang on my 3D projects. And what I did, I added 5 different tops to go on this large tag. It's really large. I will give you the size in centimeters. It's about 18 centimeters, and in inches, that's about 7 inches long. So it's really long. And wide, it is 2 3/4, and in centimeters, that's about 7 centimeters. So it's a very large and long tag. I think it will even look stunning on slimline cards because then you can make this a little bit elevated by using some foam tape. I think it gives you a lot of options. So, yeah, I had this idea and I thought maybe you would like a larger tag like this. Then I designed a big die set like this. I'm doing okay, always working, but only 3 days a week. Okay. But please keep an eye on your health, Tracy. I don't want you to be overworked. Thank you, Mary. And sorry for the crinkling, guys, but yeah, those plastic bags. What I did is I made a file folder and an elegant one, a shabby chic one. All things can come out. All things inside are just to be able to decorate it. So I added a belly band with my almost famous oval. For the oval in the set, there is an extra layer. And what you could do is use this piece that I point out with my pointing finger, use behind the layer of the belly band to even make it more shabby chic. And I added some fun tags to go, or no, tickets. I say tags, but these are tickets. And I added a very small, how do you call those, notepads? I believe you call them notepads. I added the embossing line so you know where to fold the file folder. I added the pages. So when you look at the outer side, this is the page that makes the pages inside. And in the same set, I added some extra tabs that you can, um, yeah, put tabs onto your pages. So, hi Antoinette. Hi, hi. I want everything. I really enjoy you guys' response to all the new dies that I design. It's always fun to know if you like something or not. And if you have something like, no, I don't like it, let me know. It's perfectly fine. Um, I sometimes even design dies that I personally won't use. And I always be upright and honest about that. But we don't have all the same taste or do or make the same stuff. And that's why I always try to make stuff for everybody. And then I designed two new Rosetta dies. And what I did is I added center. I always like to make lollipop cards. And for the people who don't know what lollipop cards are, let me take one. This is one of my lollipop cards that I put together myself with dies that I designed. And yeah, for these stuff like this, I use dies like this. So these Rosetta dies. And these centers, I always like to add them. So if you aren't into coloring, I am, but if you aren't into coloring, you have something to decorate the center of your lollipop with. And that has the same border that is attached to your Rosetta die. So that's why I always trying to do it like this. Danielle, I will come to that in a second if you don't mind. Love these. How is Ben doing? Antoinette, I will tell all about it in a few minutes, but I want to go over the new dice first. And the second one, because I told you I made two. This is a more in Dutch I know how to say it, but a more stylish one, not so busy as the other one, but they go together so nicely. You can layer them on top of each other. Trust me, they will look nice. And of course, I added an extra center with the same border that is on your Rosetta. You don't have to use it, but I always find it very handy to have these centerpieces to go with the same style rosette. So that's why I added one. And then I made this one, believe it or not, I think almost 1.5 years ago that I designed this one. And I never knew why they didn't release it. Maybe they didn't find the perfect time for it. But what it is, it's a birthday cake. It has multiple layers. Oh, she flipped it over, so I have to make it work again. But the cake is tilted like this. This is the flap that goes underneath, and inside you can add a lollipop. So this part you can decorate with all the pieces that are here to make it look like a birthday cake. And if you want to see a sample, just click on the link that I put in the description box and you will see perfectly how it's put together. I added the candles, I added the flames, I even added some sprinkles. But if you die cut this one twice, glue tabs or this tab together with the other one, then you can sandwich a lollipop in between this one and tie it together with a ribbon or a piece of string or something you fancy the most yourself. But yeah, it's a while ago that I designed this one. So when I saw it, I had something like, oh my goodness, that's a long time ago that I designed this one. I was even shocked that she now suddenly released it. So then you see that not always is that things are not always released right after I designed it. Thank you, Anke. I'm so happy that you like them. Love these. Okay, and I always am looking for fun, new, exciting stuff that isn't already out there. It's hard and it's getting harder um, by the year or even by the month. But what I did is, and I will unfold them both so you can see it, because I designed it as a big set, but I noticed that the seller is selling it in two sets, two separate sets. Why they do that, I don't know, but I designed it in a bigger set, so like this. And these are all tabs. So you have a heart and some funny shapes, but I also added a coffee mug and a teacup. And I never saw tabs in a coffee mug or a teapot or a teacup, sorry. So I thought it was fun to add these two to the more common ones. My personal favorite one is also this one. This is more like an arrow. But yeah, I hope you like things and stuff that are more or less new and not seen so much. I always try to do my best to find new, um, innovative, fun dice, designs, etc. And then I have still three more to go. This one I designed for all planner lovers. So they wanted to, sorry, it's tilted like this, sorry. This one is one you can use if you are into making planners or journaling books. It's a pocket. And they asked me to design a shabby chic one. So this is the design that I came up with. And it fits perfectly in each planner or on each planner page that I designed. So just so you know. Thank you, Danielle. And then I designed a new kite. And this one is, yeah, fully for all Valentine lovers. What I did is I added a Hershey kiss, like a little Hershey kiss with a heart inside. I added the decorative kite piece, so this piece. I added a layer, a separate heart, but also two pieces that you can stick on top of the decorative kite. And I added, of course, a three-dimensional butterfly with the body of the butterfly. And of course, always those wonky tails. I think those belong with a kite set. What's a kite without a string, of course? So, yeah, it's a kite set, and the seller made very cute samples with these. So, if you want to see how they look in cutout, uh, how come on, Nicole, you can do this. If you want to see them cut out, just click on the link and you will find the inspiration for it. Hi, Millie. Hi. Hi, Nel. Dankjewel. In Dutch, thank you is dankjewel. So you learned the Dutch word today. So if you hear me say dankjewel, that means thank you. Thank you for your kind compliments. I'm trying to do my best to open this without tearing the back. But last but not least is this Notepad Memory Dex Die. And I added a few extra layers. So you can add this as a wonky page, a page that looks a little bit curved. I added a straight one. And what I also did is I added a piece so you could even make it into a shaker. I added two stamps because people think that these are clips, but these aren't clips. These are stamps, the old-fashioned stamps with the big knobs. So these bottom two are the stamps, and these top two are the clips that go on top of a notepad. I believe you call it a notepad, but I'm not sure. And I added a pencil that you can do with an eraser at the back. This is the metal thing that normally is at the back of the pencil. And you can do a wood and then the color of the pencil. I always like to add little tiny details to make things more realistic. So that's why I added as much layers to this as I possibly could. But yeah, it's a memory Dex die, but you don't have to use it as a memory Dex die because of the layer that I added. You can use it as a standalone notepad thing. So then you have two die sets in one. He, I once learned ich hou van jou. Oh, you pronounce it as ik hou van jou. And you write it like this because the way you write it, Millie, is more like German. And in Dutch, you say this. And then it means I love you. That's how you say I love you in Dutch. A clipboard. Thank you, Robin. Yeah. So this is a clipboard, but then you can use it as a standalone clipboard or as a memory Dex one. I will do it in the packaging later. I will tilt my camera because, yeah, these were all the dice I had. I don't have any more. I'm waiting for 2 or 3 that Andy will send me and the new ones from the KLJUYP Store. And is it still wet, Ben? Ben, did you just paint that? Oh, see? And I wanted to show you something because you all were asking how Ben was doing. Ben, I will show it in a second because it's in the corner of my room, but Ben also made me something else. For a few weeks, I was looking for a sticker dispenser. And I saw that those sticker dispensers were very expensive, the one I wanted. And then I told Ben, well, why are those sticker dispensers also expensive? And then he told me, why don't you ask me? I would make you one. And he did. So he just finished it, painted in very pale pink. It looks white to you guys, but trust me, it is pink in real life. But now I finally have my own sticker dispenser. So when I do the envelopes and send the envelopes out to you, I will be able to pull off my own stickers with my sticker dispenser. So yeah, it's just finished. He put them on just to show you, but yeah, he made it for me, and it's now fully in the colors of my room. And for my birthday, because people were asking what Ben gave me for my birthday, I will tilt my camera a little bit. But as you see in the corner there, I have a new desk. It was a spare space I had, and I wanted a new cabinet where I can store all my flowers and beads and little tiny shaker embellishments. And he made that for me. So for my birthday, he asked me what I wanted, and I told him, yeah, I want a cabinet that fits perfectly in between there. So he needed to make it himself. But he always enjoys doing things like that. So yeah, I'm uh, how do you say that? Over the moon with my new cabinet because yesterday I bought all kinds of paper cups and divided all my flowers in them. If you want to look at it, how it looks inside, you have to visit my Instagram. That's Nicole's Paper Crafts. There you will be able to see it. And now I'm waiting for other cups that are lower and that I can arrange all my sequins and small embellishments into it. So he's a keeper. Yeah. Thank you, Robin. Yeah. I always like to have things he made himself because I don't know. No, it doesn't show in the videos, but a few years ago, I don't think you are able to see it really well, but this cabinet can write, and in the drawer, let me see if I can put it in the screen. Sorry, I don't want to make you guys dizzy, but then I have my hands free. But inside is a drawer here. I keep my stamps and scrub pads and ink pads and stamp blocks. It's a mess, but that's how I work. And on top of here was always my suitcase with my Copic markers, but yeah, I had to sell that one. And now it's a place where I store all my scrap pieces of paper. And underneath I have my um, Sizzix machine with my plates. So that's yeah, that's also something that Ben made me a few years ago. I believe 7 or 8 years ago that he made that one for me. Hi Donna, hi sweetie, just came on. Okay, you all were asking how Ben is. Ben is doing well. He is slowly getting his hair back. Yesterday we were teasing, or I was teasing him because his mustache is slowly growing back, but it's a little bit random. Some hairs are not coming through, and some do, and some grow faster than the other ones, and it's a little bit messy. So he shaves it off right now and waits until all hairs grow at an equal speed. For the rest, he doesn't feel any nauseousness or whatever anymore, because it's now 5 weeks ago he got his last chemotherapy. And tomorrow they are going to start radiation therapy. And he needed to have 3 weeks long, 5 days a week radiation. So he needs to go each and every single day to the hospital and get radiation, and hopefully then they will be able to kill all cancer cells and stuff like that. But he is doing, for the time being, he's doing well. They only told him after the radiation it can hurt a lot in your throat because of the area where they have to do the radiation. And yeah, we have to wait and see how that will turn out. So I don't know. The only thing my husband could make was a mess. Oh, Anke wants a Ben too. Hey. No, he told me there aren't two of him. He doesn't have a twin brother. Sorry, Anke. Yeah, he has a brother, but trust me, you don't want that brother. Trust me on my word. It's not a bad guy, but he is cuckoo. Yeah. And he knows I think about him like that. So trust me, you don't want him. Thank you, Robin. I would like a Ben, please. Yes, completely jealous. Ah, thank you, Danielle. Yeah, uh, I feel privileged to have him, and uh, that he can make things for me. So yeah, I can understand that you're jealous. Yeah, I would be too if I would have a clumsy husband. Yeah, but I have to admit I would be able to make it myself too. But yeah, then I couldn't make designs. So yeah, I'm very happy he will. I'm very happy that he would love to make it for me. So yeah. Hi, Gavin. Hi. And there was one more thing that I wanted to show you guys, but I forgot. Oh, my brain. Sometimes there was something that I had to, okay, it's not enough to do a live stream, but if I do a live stream, let me show it. And normally when I look around, I remember again. Oh, before anything else, I'm sorry that I'm doing this in Dutch, but there is a shout out to one lady that I want to do, to Francine. She just emailed me yesterday. She is also a loyal follower of me. She is from Belgium. And on the 19th of November, her husband died of leukemia. And so, sorry that I do a brief word in Dutch. Lieve Francine, ik heb echt heel veel aan je gedacht vandaag. Ja, ik vind het vreselijk voor je. Maar ik hoop dat er een virtuele knuffel een heel heel klein beetje verzacht. Al is het maar een heel klein beetje. En ja, ik wilde je in ieder geval even persoonlijk condoleren. So I'm sorry that I did that in Dutch. Maybe it's funny for you to hear me speak Dutch. But yeah, her husband died on the 19th of November from leukemia. And she emailed me yesterday. And I'm still thinking about it today. And I thought when I do a live stream, let me at least say something to her. Oh, yeah. And I want to do a shout out to Tamara. I hope I pronounce your name right. I don't know if you will see this video, but I want to say a big thank you for sending me a Christmas card. I thought it was so fun, the card that you made for me and sent to me. It was sweet. I didn't expect anything. And then I saw in my app that I was getting mail from Slovenia. And I had something, okay, the next time I have to show people what you made me. So these are 4 chocolates that you put in with a Santa. And I know this Santa is a Santa from my favorite brand of dies, from Magnolia. So thank you very, very much for sending me this. And I already did this, but Sabkia, I want to thank you too for your nice birthday card that you sent to me. Thank you a lot. You are blessed to have each other. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, sweetie. Hope you are both doing okay. Sorry, only just joined. Yeah, we are doing okay. I'm getting slowly better. But yeah, it will take a while. That's always with a burnout, it will take a while. But I don't know what my computer will do now, but he gives me a response that he was shutting down. So I hope it all stays well. Hi, Yvette. Hi, lieverd. uh, you're most welcome, Francine. You're most welcome. You are in my heart. I hope you know. Because I can imagine for this much how much it must hurt for you to miss your husband. I was so afraid that I would lose Ben too, and we are not out of the wood yet. But yeah, I totally can have a slight idea on how you must be feeling. Yeah. See, I'm getting nervous because I'm not good at saying things that I mean from my heart. Thank you all. Yeah, she needs it. She needs it. She is such a sweet lady. Trust me, all. She is from Belgium, Francine, and yeah, she can sure use a little bit of love. Yeah. Sometimes life is just cruel. I I've been there. Sweet people, I'm going to not bother you anymore. I hope you enjoyed looking at this live stream, and I will be soon back with new dice that I will have from Andy Store or the no, the KS Craft Store. But these were for the KLJUYP Store, and if you want to find the links, they are in the description box below. Heartbreaking for your loss, Francine, and our thoughts are thank you. Ben sending strength and prayers to you, upcoming procedures, strength to you too, Nicole. Thank you, Danielle. A big kiss from me to you too. I wish you all a nice day. Thank you for joining me, and until the next video. Bye-bye.